Here is a brief overview of how to create your own custom dashboards in Zoined. So in the portal next to the dashboard text, you can see a little arrow that you can click and you can see what's your current default dashboard. And if you have saved previously any user dashboards, as I have here, saved one category dashboard, and also whether the admin users in your company have saved some company dashboards for you to access. So let's create a new dashboard from the blue button here on the bottom left. So what happens is that we come up with a new view where you can give a title to your dashboard and a description. So I'm going to now call this a category dashboard and actually even maybe call it outdoors category dashboard. So if I'm, for example, the purchase manager for outdoors category clothing, I could be interested in only looking at that specific one. And this is now a user dashboard for me, and I would rather have here maybe a bit longer time period as default. So I could take something like, for example, year to date and comparing to previous year, and I'm interested in the specific category called children outdoor. And then I can start building my own dashboard with the plus sign here, add new widgets or components to the layout. And when I'm done, I need to remember to hit the save button then. But let's start with the first widget. So actually sales metric is something I am always interested in. So I'll actually just start with the default. So we are now here with the basic metric component. And I can change here though in the left side what kind of, for example, comparisons or filters I'm using. So clicking on that tab, I can see that there on the highest level, I had the year to date and some default comparisons and also this default category. But I could actually here now change that instead of previous year, I would rather compare my sales against budget. And then I can save this one. And now I have my first component in my custom dashboard ready. And I could add there also something else. Let's take off the sales metric and rather from the plus sign, search for the metrics I'm interested in, and sales margin percentage is a good one for that. So I'll just go with the defaults there. And now we have actually two components ready. Then again, continuing with the plus sign, we could try something different like a visual chart. So I'm now here looking at per store grouping, that's fine. But maybe instead of sales metric, I would be interested to combine also inventory metrics into this dashboard. So I'm taking inventory value here, and I could also select that I want to by default show the data labels there in those bars. And I can maybe change here also from the filters that I'm actually interested in now always looking at the latest inventory value from today. So saving that, our dashboard is now building up. Continuing with the plus sign, I could also take some pie charts here. And actually here maybe I'm interested now in my most sold products in my category. So I'll take product name and maybe instead of 5, take 10. And actually what I'm now lately interested is actually how my suits and trousers are selling. So I'm taking now this pie chart for the suits only by doing again here in the filter side another addition. So I'm just now looking for suits. So now saving that, we have our suits pie chart there, and next to it I could add also the other one I'm interested in following called trousers. So again, pie chart, and I think again we'll take the products here instead. And again, the top 10. And we go to filters. We add here that actually only limit to children outdoor trousers, and here call it trousers actually. So saving that, we have now nice 2 pie charts there. And then as a last addition, let's also put a data table. So I can here always select the layout, whether it's half the size or full the size, and let's do this now in a full size. So again, instead of store, maybe I could rather look at something else like, for example, suppliers, and then what subcategory they have been selling, and all the way maybe to the individual product names. And besides sales, we can add here also the pieces, and we could look at the inventory values, and maybe take a few other metrics related to inventory, like for example, inventory turnover, how fast the goods are moving, and related to that, then basically what's the days of supply for those. And from the filters, I could actually now take away the comparisons altogether, so we fit everything to the table nicely, and I'm more looking for maybe the last like 30 days information here than the full year. Hitting save here, now we have a new table, and then the overall save for the new custom dashboard. So now we have basically generated a new dashboard that I can find now from my user dashboards called Outdoors Category Dashboard. And this works just like any other dashboard would in Zoined. So basically, depending on the components, you have different options how to drill down into the more detailed data, like here from sales margin percentage, product level sales margins, or for example, from the inventory view here, I could click on the individual bars. If I select some drill down perspective here, like I could, for example, here go into the subcategories. Maybe I'll save it. I always want to do that. So from Tokyo, when I now click, I actually get the subcategory level inventory levels in Tokyo store. Same thing works with the pie chart. So you can also, for example, drill here by default from a product to different sizes, or in the table report, you can basically navigate in the data into further details. So this was a quick look how to quickly create your own custom dashboards, and you can always from an existing dashboard select this edit button, so you can basically go and make some changes to the dashboard if that's your own personal dashboard. And then you can always duplicate a dashboard. There's a company dashboard created by the admin, so you can create your own version of that for your own personal use. Or you can basically, from the last one, select this as your favorite dashboard. So basically a default dashboard. So whenever you come into the site to the dashboard link, it will then by default open up your own default dashboard. So that was a quick overview on custom dashboards in Zoined.